So I wasn't really gonna react to this, bro. But Bob told me to do it. I'm a real nigga. The whole T Grizzly situation screams to me two different things. Two different ways. Let me go say two different things. Two different ways this shit can go. So, I'm a real street nigga, guy. I really done been through the trenches, feel me? So, some things I understand that happens. That's one way. Boom, we gonna go to my civilian side. This shit sound fishy. You feel me? This shit sound fishy, gang. Oh my god, this shit sound fishy, gang. This shit, wow. But let's get into this, guy. This shit crazy, bro. This shit crazy, bro. Like, I really don't know, bro. Why do you like? How can I put it? Why these people want to leave these rappers alone after they made it? They feel like these niggas just like, bro, they getting too much money. They do it. They getting power, but we gotta do something to them. It's crazy, cause like the nigga that's been locked up for, yeah, he a 600 nigga. You feel me? Oh, T Grizzly partner 600 nigga, but hey, every 600 nigga ain't gotta fuck with T Grizzly just cause Booker fuck with the nigga. Hell, as I look up and I look into it, some of them niggas don't even fuck with Booker like that, but that's they nigga. You feel me? I don't fuck with everybody from my hood, but if you swing on them, you swing on me. I don't necessarily fuck with that nigga though, but he from my hood, bro. So we ain't going. You feel me? If you from J Ward gang, and I know you from J Ward gang, and I really don't fuck with you, but you from the Ward, bitch, we going. You got me fucked up. Now we beef, we beef. You feel me? Whatever we do, we do. But ain't nobody gonna fuck with you, and I hope I get the same from my nigga. So not every 600 member gotta fuck with T Grizzly. You feel what I'm saying? So Buddy could have been doing some shit on his own. It's not necessarily that T Grizzly paid this motherfucker to do this shit, bro. But we're gonna get into this.
The rumors that T Grizzly paid for his aunt/manager to be killed started off as a simple conspiracy. It's now escalated to the point where the murder suspect defense is in court saying that T Grizzly paid for the hit. Let's do a quick recap just to make sure. It's in court saying that escalated to the point where the murder suspect defense is in court saying that T Grizzly paid for the hit. Let's do a quick.
So basically, if this is true, because not only do we not have no recollection of no proper like videos, no paperwork, no nothing out there. This is only hearsay. We don't know what the fuck really going on or what been really said. But you telling me you waited 5 years to tell, guy? Boy, this shit was 5 years ago. You waited 5 years to tell, boy. Man, ain't that
recap just to make sure everybody is caught up on this situation. And if you're not caught up and didn't watch the other two videos, you could go to the T Grizzly playlist to get caught up. But T Grizzly auntie Jobina Brown was shot and killed in 2019.
Sad to have to report this, but Yobina J.B. Brown, the manager and aunt of T Grizzly, was shot and killed in Detroit on Tuesday night, August 20th. Comments about her death began surfacing Wednesday, August 21st on social media before her passing was confirmed by TMZ. According to law enforcement sources, a shooter opened fire on Grizzly's Cadillac Escalade while the vehicle was traveling around Detroit. The gunman allegedly approached on foot and shot Brown, who was sitting in the back seat in her left side. Grizzly was reportedly riding in the passenger seat and got out of the vehicle as the shooter approached. The driver said the attacker fired 3 or 4 shots as he hopped the like Escalade while the vehicle was traveling around.
Now, hold on. That's not what he said happened. Hold on, chat.
Around Detroit.
Hold on. That's not what that man said happened, guy. That's not what T Grizzly said happened, though. That's not, yo. Is this?
Get him right here in her face and I just.
Nah, we gotta start from over here.
I had asked a lot of people. Tell her what you talking about. So in Dubai, you can't kiss your. No, I ain't trying to talk to her. Wine or whatever. And I'm going over my cousin's house, my older cousin.
Alright.
He was real close with my pops, just like my pops' brother. And I
Just
always
listen
try
to what he say.
You know what I'm saying? Show him some love because that's another wound we really ain't healed from.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I went over there, and I was telling her like, come in the house, and she like, no, I don't want to go in. I'm begging her to come in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain areas you just can't. You just gotta move right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't about where you at. I can
right.
go anywhere I want to.
Right.
But I gotta move right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if I'm moving right, can't nothing happen to me. So I'm telling her to come in the house. She like, no, because JB was kind of like funny acting about dirty houses and stuff like that. The house wasn't even dirty, but to her, she just a clean, real clean person.
Okay.
It's like, no, I don't want to go in them people's house. I don't want to sit on their furniture and all that stuff in there. So I'm like, all right, I'll be right back. So I'm knocking on the door. My people's taking so long to come to the door. You know what I'm saying? And they finally come to the door. As soon as I see her, as soon as I see my auntie, she about to open the door. I just hear a whole bunch of shots going off. You know what I'm saying? Behind me, I hear a whole bunch of shots going off. So I get down because I'm thinking they about to come to the side and start, you know what I'm saying, shooting at me, and I ain't got nothing on me at the time. My cousin ran out with a gun. I'm like, perfect. So we ran out on the street. When we ran out, my driver was gone with no cars out there. I'm like,
She was in the. So what was the vehicle? She was in the car. Like
yeah, she was in the car. She was in the car.
Okay.
She was in the car on the street. So my cousin ran out with the gun or whatever, and we ran out in the front to see what's going on, and to if somebody up on us, we gonna get them off us. So once we got outside, once we got in the front where they was at, my driver gone. There's no cars out here.
Okay, wait. Let me ask you this. So was you had to enter through the back door or something?
Yeah, I went
Side door. Okay, I get you. Okay.
But basically, I don't even know what's going on at this point.
Okay.
So we in the front, I look in the street. I don't see no glass in the street, so I'm like, oh, they straight. You know what I'm saying? That's probably some. I didn't even think this had nothing to do with us.
Okay.
You feel me?
Right.
But my cousin still came out there with the gun though, so I was cool with going out there. I'm like, I ain't see no glass in the street. I'm thinking they heard some shots and pulled off.
Okay.
So now I'm mad now. Like, y'all heard them shots, why would y'all leave me over here?
Right.
You feel me? You could at least call me and told me, like, it's too much going on over here. Come on, we gone. You know what I'm saying? Then my driver ended up calling me, like, and told me what happened. So basically what happened, they walked up to my door and opened my door. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas opened my door trying to get at me. Ended up hitting her up.
Would they hit her on the body?
They hit her on her side and in her arm. She didn't get hit in her head or her face, and just all on her side. You feel me?
How many times?
On the side where her heart at.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, on the side like where her heart at too. So that shit was fucked up. She got shot like that before a long time ago with my uncle.
Okay.
His car got shot up, and she got hit in the exact same place, but she lived. You know what I'm saying? Because she went straight to the hospital.
Okay.
My uncle drove straight to the hospital as soon as it happened. But
was she alive when did she die on the scene or the hospital?
I don't even. I think that no. She died at the hospital. She was still alive.
All right, y'all hear that part? Y'all hear that part? And this is what the court saying. The defense, like the nigga that snitching, the nigga that did the shooting. This what happened.
Allegedly approached on foot and shot Brown, confirmed by TMZ. According to law enforcement sources, a shooter opened fire on Grizzly's Cadillac Escalade while the vehicle was traveling around Detroit. The gunman allegedly approached on foot and shot Brown, who was sitting in the back seat in her left side. Grizzly was reportedly riding in the passenger seat and got out of the vehicle as the shooter approached. The driver said the attacker fired 3 or 4 shots and noted that Brown screamed before the gunfire began. Brown was rushed to a local hospital but died from her wounds. She was 41 years old. Police don't know if Grizzly was the intended target of the attack. He and the driver were unharmed.
Let's continue the brief recap before we get into the new details, because it's crazy. It left me stunned. So if you watch my last...
I'ma keep it a band. Like I say, I'm a street nigga. I know certain things gotta be done. Certain things, like, it's out of our control. It's just, it is what it is. It just gotta go this way. Like, it's no. So, if I'm the shooter, that driver get hit too. If I'm the shooter and I see T Grizzly, mind you, they said them boy was already there for 2 hours. I see T Grizzly pull up. Bitch, you dead. You who I came to get. We're gonna keep moving now. We'll keep moving because the shit kind of pains me, bro. That this my dog, bro. You know what I mean? Nigga be playing the game with this nigga, bro. Like, but this my dog, gang. Dude, cool as a bitch, bro. You feel me? That's why I say I'm a street nigga, gang. So I understand shit. Some shit just gotta. You don't know what the reasons was. If he allegedly did this shit, if he did this shit or alleged whatever the case may be, however this case go, gang. I understand some things, bro. It's out of our control, bro. It just gotta go this way, bro. It just gotta go this way. It gotta go this way, bro. Like, especially you playing on my money. Hey, I ain't gonna say too much, man.
Last video, you know that T Grizzly did an interview. During this interview, T Grizzly detailed exactly what took place moments before the shootout. T Grizzly and Jobina was riding around in their Chrysler 300 with a driver. They had to make a stop before getting to their destination. They stopped at T Grizzly's family house from his daddy's side. When they stopped there, T Grizzly got out from the back driver's side. Jobina was sitting in the back passenger side. When T Grizzly got out and walked to the porch, gunmen came, opened up the back passenger side, shot into the vehicle, and killed Jobina. T Grizzly says the shooters were looking for him, and that's why they opened up the back passenger side, because they thought that's where he was sitting.
Still breathing and everything. She called me.
She called you?
While she was shot, she called me.
What'd she say?
I was trying to talk to her. I didn't hear what she was saying.
Oh.
She couldn't really form no words. You know what I'm saying? But, like, coming for me because they opened my door.
Okay.
And was shooting in the car. They hit her 8 times, though.
And you have no idea where this came from?
No, I ain't got no idea where it came from, but it ain't even matter where it came from. I felt like everybody was a suspect. I felt like everybody was a suspect.
T Grizzly was correct. Everybody was a suspect, but we'll get to that later and exactly what that means. But let's continue the brief recap. Wu Thing, aka Wu 600, was arrested for the murder of T Grizzly's aunt. Now, Wu Thing, aka Wu 600, is from 600. He's T Grizzly's associate, and he's Buka 600 associate, who was the groomsman in T Grizzly's wedding. After Wu 600 was arrested for the murder of T Grizzly's aunt, that T Grizzly believed was targeted for him, T Grizzly continued to hang out with 600 members like Buka 600. Wu Thing was initially arrested for the murder because he was pulled over in Chicago while sitting in an alleyway.
Which is another thing I gotta point out. He like, if I'm gonna get a hitman and do some shit, gang, I'ma get somebody who's smart. I'm not about to get no dumbass nigga who gonna keep the same motherfucking gun, the same motherfucking car, and go ride around in this bitch, bro. They ain't catch the nigga till what, like 2 months later, this nigga still got his car and his gun. Bro, that man was asking to get locked up, cuz.
In a stolen vehicle, as well as being in possession of a firearm.
Crib.
The stolen vehicle that he was sitting in the alleyway was actually the getaway vehicle used in the murder of T Grizzly's aunt. And the firearm, after ballistics was done, was the same firearm used in the murder of T Grizzly's auntie. And the cell phone towers confirmed that Wu Thing was actually at the location for 2 hours before T Grizzly and his aunt got there. Why was you hiding out at that location with the murder vehicle and the murder weapon? Obviously, you are involved in the murder. But it also opened up more room for suspicion for T Grizzly. If this was a stop that was out the blue, it was a stop that came up while y'all was in the vehicle, and you just made an emergency stop somewhere to grab something, then how did the shooters know to be at that location for 2 hours? It didn't make sense whatsoever. And if they were at that location for 2 hours and they seen you get out, then why would they open up the vehicle and kill your aunt if they were looking for you? It made zero sense whatsoever. And it didn't make sense to the police either. The police chief wasn't buying T Grizzly's story either. My sources told me, and when I say sources, understand this when I tell you this. I'm not talking about hearsay. I'm not talking about associates. I'm talking, everything I tell you, they've been in the room when it happened. I'm not talking about, hey, yo, I heard this. Hey, yo, Pookie told me. No, I'm talking about when I tell you something in this video, understand, the person I heard it from was in the room when it happened. The person that told me is connected directly to the situation. I was told the police chief, look, T.
Hold on. So you telling me you know somebody who was there the whole shit was setting up, or you telling me you know somebody, a police officer that's giving you the information? Because if it's a police officer giving you the information, they're not supposed to be doing that type shit. First off, let's start there. And if it's a nigga that's like connected and he was there when the shit was all set up and he's a snitch, we gonna keep going.
Everything I tell you, they've been in the room when it happened. I'm not talking about, hey, yo, I heard this. Hey, yo, Pookie told me. No, I'm talking about when I tell you something in this video, understand, the person I heard it from was in the room when it happened. The person that told me is connected directly to the situation. I was told the police chief looked T Grizzly in his eyes and told him, I know you involved somehow. I'm gonna get down to the bottom of this. The police chief thought this. The police chief thought that T Grizzly was involved somehow. They just couldn't prove it. They just couldn't connect the dots because people wasn't talking.
Listen, check this out. You can say whatever the fuck you want, right? But you gotta look at this and understand that T Grizzly is a black man that got a lot of success, bro. And them police do be crooked. They be crooked when, man, look at Boosie's situation, dog. I know Boosie did a lot of dumb shit and say a lot of dumb shit, gang. But the shit that they do to him, he don't deserve. Come on, bro. Like, you done seen this shit countless of times. They said police is the ones that killed King Von. Like, police is always, bro, these rappers be making it. You feel me? They be hood rats, ratchet ass niggas. Like, a nigga like me. A nigga like me, gang. Fuck around and make it. They get mad. Them people get mad. You feel me? Bruh, you hear me? Them people get mad, bro. Let's get back into this shit. This shit crazy.
Whoever this Wu-Tang guy is, he been quiet. That's until he went to that courtroom today. That's until he went to that courtroom. Oh, and we're going to talk about what happened in that courtroom. It's not looking good for T Grizzly, what took place in that courtroom. But the police chief told T Grizzly, we know you involved somehow. Now, you could say the police chief is salty. They got something against T Grizzly. They got a vendetta against T Grizzly. Okay, you can probably go with that. But when the police chief is telling T Grizzly that to his face, and he's telling Jobina Brown's family to their face, hey, we know something is up. The police chief told Jobina Brown's sister and Jobina Brown's mother that they believe that T Grizzly is involved somehow. Now, T Grizzly became a suspect almost initially because the police chief discovered, so T Grizzly's uncle was married to Jobina Brown. The uncle went to jail 3 months before her death. Within those 3 months, T Grizzly began an intimate relationship with Jobina Brown. Police chief looked at that and thought, wait, that's messy. That could obviously lead to something. But that's before they began to put the puzzle together. T Grizzly and Jobina never fully admitted that they were intimate, but I was told that family members began to figure it out fairly quickly and it was starting to get around. Could T Grizzly maybe have gone the extreme to cover it up? Maybe. Now, the rumors that Jobina Brown was pregnant at the time of her death is false. But where those rumors came from makes things so much worse for T Grizzly. The rumors that Jobina Brown was pregnant came from court, and it wasn't a prosecution who put that theory out there. It was the defense. It was Wu-Tang's defense attorney. You see, Wu-Tang is the murder suspect in this trial. Whatever his defense attorney say came from Wu-Tang. See, street dudes is finding creative ways to tell nowadays. They telling through their lawyers, right? They won't get their butt up on that particular stand and point their hand and tell it all, but they gonna tell through their lawyer. The defense attorney,
Which is some bitch ass
who is
shit.
responsible for getting Wu-Tang off, he came to court and he says, listen, obviously, T Grizzly put the hit out on Jobina Brown. He said that in court. The transcripts will prove it. And he also said that he did it because Jobina Brown was pregnant. Now, the prosecution understands that this, now the prosecutors themselves could probably.
But, hear me out. They just said, and you heard out the man's mouth that she was, the fact that she was pregnant was false. So you putting that defense out there saying that he killed her because she was pregnant, that's not a good defense to say that my dog goddamn did this shit, bro. Like I said, the little nigga could be salty on some shit. He probably wanted to fuck her. And got, man, bro, listen. It'd have been situations where, say, little nigga wanna fuck too, and he feel like, hey, she gone, but she ain't gone. And she probably say some weird ass shit to him, or not even weird, just some, boy, get your ugly ass on, or you feel me? Some hating ass shit. And this nigga really a killer. He a killer. He a real killer. And he fuck around and do that shit to her, gang, cause she done said some shit to her. He tried to fuck. And she done said some shit to him, bring her snap. Bitch, what? Bitch, I kill you. You feel me? Like, this ain't necessarily saying that T Grizzly is the one that put the money on her. That's not enough.
Believe that T Grizzly is guilty, but right now they're trying to prosecute Wu-Tang. So they brought the autopsy person or somebody, an expert, to testify that Jobina Brown was not pregnant. T Grizzly is a smart man, so he already understands that if the defense attorney is in court saying that you were the one who put the hit on your auntie, that came from the murder suspect, that came from the shooters. That means the shooters is already talking. That means the shooters is already giving information to their attorneys, and they're trying to use that to get him off. It's not looking good for you, man. And all that tells me, to be honest, is that the shooters believed the aunt was pregnant. They probably heard, this is why we're doing this. This is why we're taking her out. They probably was under the impression, yo, we gotta, you feel me, take her out because she's pregnant. And if that's the case, then maybe if T Grizzly is involved, then he probably thought she was pregnant, but the whole time she wasn't. Maybe he was told if he's involved, right? So if I'm T Grizzly and I'm hearing this information, if I'm involved and I know who I told this to, then I know they telling. I know they talking already, and it's not looking good at all. Now, the shooter is trying to get the cell phone tower evidence dismissed. The shooter is saying, yo, the phone is registered in somebody else's name. However, that number from that phone is a number that's known to him. It is a number that he's been using for like his probation officer, his family and friends. That's his number. But because the phone is registered in somebody else's name, he's trying to get it dismissed. It's not going, they're not dismissing it, the evidence stands. The driver who was in the vehicle when Jobina Brown was shot and killed, he testified that the shooting took place 45 seconds from when T Grizzly got out the vehicle. What that shows is T Grizzly was on that porch. That shows that there's a high likelihood that the shooters seen T Grizzly. Because from how the car is positioned in a picture of the house, if you're walking up to the back driver's side and you're opening it up, you can see over the car. Like, you can see the porch from that angle, and you'll be able to see a 6'3", 350-pound T Grizzly. You can.
That's what I'm saying right there. I don't think that this little boy did this shit to catch T Grizzly, bro. I think he did this shit technically because the aunt and him had something going. We're not going, and she probably done said some other shit to his ass. Or she could have been fucking him and didn't want to fuck no more. And T threatened her. Hey, you better, woo. Can't be my manager fucking, he fucking me and fucking him. He had to make a choice. She made a choice. He killed her. It ain't necessarily T Grizzly, bro. I'm giving you other scenarios, gang. Like, it ain't necessarily T Grizzly, gang. It could just be all wool.
Miss him. So if he was the target, you'll be able to see him. He was not the target. It doesn't make sense that he is the target. Now, someone who hopped on the phone with T Grizzly, someone who talked to T Grizzly after the incident and was told by T Grizzly what happened, I asked, yo, how did T Grizzly sound? Like, was he like emotional? The words that I was told verbatim, it felt like he was trying to fake emotions. It felt like he was trying to like kind of like draw up something. Like he was trying to sound like he was distraught. The person told me, bro, I can't really explain it, they said. It just felt like he was trying to like come across as if it was this and it was not. Sada Baby was also signed to Jobina Brown. Sada Baby was one of the people who came to identify her body. I believe it was Sada Baby and Jobina Brown's sister, if not her mother, who went to identify her body. And I was told that Sada Baby was distraught. He was effed up about this. I was told, but like Sada Baby was looking at T Grizzly a little crazy. The Sada Baby actually looked T Grizzly in his eyes and told him, hey, bruh, tell me you don't got nothing to do with this. That even Sada Baby wanted T Grizzly to know, hey, bruh, tell me you got nothing to do with this, man. And that T Grizzly gave his word to Sada Baby that he ain't had nothing to do with this. It's not looking good. It's not looking good.
I'm saying you
Now,
saying
the next court date is tomorrow.
Y'all saying that, bro, but it still doesn't prove that this man had paid this man, bro. Like,
this man could have been on some hating ass shit, trying to fucking she really dissed his ass and he killed her ass, bro.
I'm gonna have people in the court day. I'm gonna have people in the room. We're gonna figure out more details about what's going on. Because the defense attorney for the shooter is throwing T Grizzly under the bus. Now, right now, it don't feel like the shooter or the suspect is telling, because from their perspective, they believe the case is weak. Because once you throw out the cell phone evidence, at this point, it's kind of like, how do we put him at the location? So he hasn't really like fully told yet because they believe the case is weak and they can beat it. But once he's found guilty, once they put him right where he belongs, man, it's over with, bro. It's done for, man. It's over with. Now, I was told the family, Jobina Brown family, has been very suspicious of T Grizzly for a while. And when I was told why, they said, listen, the family has been suspicious of T Grizzly because he continued to hang with the people that the family believe is responsible for the aunt's death. If Wu Thing, aka Wu 600, is from 600, and T Grizzly groomsman in his wedding last year was Buka 600, the family is like, come on, man. We not born yesterday, yo. If the hit was for you, then why are you still hanging out with those people? So it's not just us. The family themselves is upset that T Grizzly is.
But like I said earlier, and I'm going to say it again, just because I'm 600, Marcus is my brother. He's 600. Christ soul, rest in peace, my dog. He's 600. Christ soul ain't got to like you. But me and Marcus fuck with you. Christ soul ain't got to like you, right? No, I ain't going to use that because we brothers. He don't like you, I don't like you. Say my nigga Bean. Bean don't got to like you. I can't even use that either. I can't, look, man, one of my niggas I really, he from the hood. If he don't like you, I fuck with you. You feel what I'm saying? I fuck with you, but he don't like you. And he got a problem with you. He might do something to you above my will. I ain't got nothing to you. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm 600, he's 600, he's 600. We cool with this nigga right here, bro. But you crashed out. You feel what I'm saying? Now, mind you, I ain't gonna fuck with this nigga no more. So that kind of relationship with T Grizzly and Buka, that's kind of crazy. Maybe Buka don't fuck with 600 no more. Well, like I said, that little nigga did this shit on his own. Some dumbass. He probably did some dumbass shit. I ain't about to got there in my friendship over some dumbass shit you done did, gang. Simple as that.
Still hanging out with the people that are responsible for the death of their aunt, daughter, niece, mother, wife, etc., etc. What I can say, man, is this started off as a simple conspiracy. This started off as y'all telling me, Flacco, oh, you reaching, Flacco. Oh, my God, you police, Flacco. Am I still police if this is true? Am I still police if this is true? This ain't no street stuff. If this is true, if a wife and a mother was killed and she wasn't in the streets, she wasn't no gangbanger, she wasn't none of that. is this still street stuff if she gets justice? Is it? Y'all got it backwards, homie. Y'all got it backwards, homie. This ain't no street stuff, homie. They weren't at war. If T Grizzly is involved, and I say if, this ain't no street stuff. They weren't at war. They weren't into it. They weren't beefing. Yo, to me, T Grizzly already showed from the very jump. He ain't got no morals. He ain't got no principles. You was effing on your uncle's wife.
How do you still know that?
Because when you go to jail, like, bro, the uncle got sentenced to 9 years. He was 3 months into the sentence when Jobina Brown passed away. A 9-year sentence, bro, that's your ex-wife at that point. But if T Grizzly was effing on the uncle's wife 3 months into his sentence, that's a man that ain't got no loyalty to nobody. And all he does is rap about backdooring. Nah, man. This is bro. Y'all let me know in the comment section, people. Man, I can't believe this, man. This murder mystery done turned into some ish right now. We'll be back tomorrow after court. And if I pass away, if I die, because y'all know OTF got a lot of people in LA. Y'all know OTF got a lot of shooters in LA. And T Grizzly got ties to OTF. So if I pass away, just know OTF and T Grizzly did it. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about
Bruh,
this?
ass just got
Do y'all believe
federal.
This is true? Do y'all believe that defense attorney theory that T Grizzly put the hit out on the auntie? If you're still watching, click on this video right here somewhere on my screen, somewhere here to find out about Umar Johnson.
Man, bro, this is what I'm saying, gang. A nigga can't say T Grizzly did that shit, bro. Like I said, bro, it could be normally the little nigga crashed out, bro. They ain't necessarily said T Grizzly did that, bro. But y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments, man. I hope y'all like, subscribe, comment on my shit, man. Follow my shit, follow my Twitch, follow my motherfucking Facebook, man. Follow my Instagram, bro. We really gonna turn this shit up. I'm gonna keep this shit going, bro. We gonna get better equipment. We start from the bottom up, man. You hear me? We gonna go up. Y'all gonna see me goddamn turn this shit up, man. But we out, man, Petty fam.